And thanks for watching this video. Here's a quick little rundown of how you can support the Ages of Sigmar.
You can check us out on Patreon. Go over there and have a look. There's links below, and you'll be able to get access to loads of stuff that you won't get on YouTube.
You can also find t-shirts on Teespring. Or mugs. Ooh. But they don't come with tea in.
No.
That would be bad for the postal service.
And you can also check out our affiliates, the Outpost below, to get all your GW goodness and lots of other products and
good
brands.
Discounts there, and we're affiliated, so we get a little something from them too, just for you going there. So please do think about doing that.
All the links are below.
These videos wouldn't be possible without our Patreon supporters, so thank you very much to them.
You guys rock.
If you would like to show your appreciation but don't want to commit to a Patreon, then do consider using our tip jar. We'll put the link below, and anybody who does so will get a shout out in our next video. And so, well, we'll get out of your way, and hopefully we are all ready for action! And watch the video. Bye.
Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the Agents of Warcry!
Yes, we've escaped the Mirror City once more, and we're back in the varanspire at the Allpoints and the Bloodwind Dry Dale, whatever it's called, in Greendale.
Wherever it is.
Pontypandy. Here we are.
And we've got some new warbands this evening.
New warbands, new and old. New meets old.
New meets old,
So
yep.
at the time of recording, but not the time of release, there is only one additional warband out, and that is the Cypher Lords, which I am playing, and they're completely unpainted. I've sprayed them grey cere, because I'm going to be going for a cool look. When
Cool.
and Pete is inevitably
Yep.
bringing death to the table, because frankly he needs to clean his teeth a little bit more.
Yes, I do. I have the legions of Nagash because I've got some old skelly models, and frankly, I'm gonna bloody well use them.
Exactly. Any excuse really to play undead. If you go right back to our first ever
video,
Sigmar video, if
where we look like terrified little lambs,
and about 12, even though it was only a couple of years ago. Pete, I think you do play the undead.
I did. I played with these exact models. Some of them anyway.
Saruman model came out again.
He has. He's back out again. So we've already built our war bands, and I've got about 12 models in total. So I've got a lot more rocking around. I've got speary skeletons. I've got sword and shield skeletons. I've got some seneschals and that. And I'll tell you about them as we're playing.
Okie dokie.
It's gonna be easier.
I've got some Cypher Lords, and they've all been sprayed the same colour, and I can't tell the difference. They've all got
some of them got
heads.
2 swords. Some of them got 1 sword.
Some of them have got glaives. Some of them have got what looks like a grass edger that they cut out. You cut your edge of the grass with it. Not sure it is, but that's what it looks like. And I know the one with 3 arms. That's the boss.
Hooray!
The boss man.
That's about the only one I can tell.
Yeah.
So we've already split our groups up as well.
Yes, and we are tonight playing for the first time ever with
Bendy
Ruler, which I do quite like. I don't know how useful it'll be, but yeah, it's quite good fun.
We'll see. We'll have a good play around with it.
Yeah, you can see the Bendy Ruler in action.
Bendy Ruler. So we have already rolled off a priority, and Robin has the priority.
I have the priority.
We have then drawn our layout, which we've got a fairly close approximation. Frankly, I'm happy enough with this layout compared to the card. And we have our deployment, which is Decimation. And Robin has picked the red team. So he's got his shields coming on middle. He's then got his hammer also coming on at the same time over towards one edge, and then his dagger is going to be coming on all the way over here, and I've got my dagger and my shield coming on over here, and then I've got my last group coming on all the way over there.
They come on turn 2.
They do come on turn 2 for both of us. So I believe at this point we have to then draw our objective.
We do have victory condition. Now it's slightly odd. Do let us know how you play. It says that you draw the cards before you. It says you draw the cards before you start. And then you resolve them. So what you weren't quite sure, I assume you don't look at the victory condition until you've set up. It's a slightly odd way around to do it.
It kind of makes sense, but it does say resolve the cards in the following order.
Yeah, so we haven't looked at the victory condition, so we don't know what it is.
So we're going to deploy, and then we will draw our victory conditions after. So we'll come back to you in a minute once we've done that. So 2 of my groups are set up so far. I've got my shields here, and I've got my daggers there. Unfortunately, my daggers were my weakest group, so I've got just a bunch of 4 NAF skeletons there, and my necromancer and some of the tougher guys here.
Okay, so my shield came on here, and that's got my boss in it and a couple of smaller people. I've already forgot what they are, but I think there's a couple of double-handed weapon and just a basic trooper. And here I've got my second best person, who is the Luminate, who's called Aurelius Parminia, and she's there, and I've got another person with a glaive up here, who is Vincini.
So I haven't done any of the naming yet on mine, because 1, I haven't got them, And 2, I kind of figure it's just going to be dead guy, another dead guy.
Petitioner 1, Petitioner 2.
Exactly, yeah. Well, I've got Mr. Fur Cloak, I've got Crawley out of the ground.
Yeah,
No, I've only got Crawley out of the ground, dramatic pose. Yeah, I've got all 3, so
brilliant.
They'll all be making a showing off. I've also got, Prince of Dust and the Harvester there as well. So they're all coming out for a game.
Excellent. They haven't been out on the table for quite some time. And I've really got no idea how to play these guys, so it's going to be an interesting couple of hours. I have found one thing I do like about Underworlds that I'm not very good at in Warcry is the measuring, or rather the lack of measuring in Underworlds.
Yes.
This is a nightmare trying to measure.
It can be,
8
especially with
here,
all the
4
terrain
from there,
stuff
3
like
around there. It's like, what? Where am I written
Within
these?
3 of this and 2 of those.
So if you do see me creeping inches like a footballer trying doing a throw in, then do put it in the comments.
So our victory is shock and awe. Slaughter sends a stark message. So a player wins the battle as soon as every fighter in their opponent's dagger is taken down. At the end of the 4th battle round, each subsequent round, any daggers fighting within 4 inches of the battle's edge immediately counts being taken out. That could be pretty brutal, considering all my daggers are there and they're really rubbish. And then we have a twist.
A twist. All the daggers are dead.
Ah.
And what is the twist, Pete?
Azurite lightning storms. The stifling air is punctuated with dazzling flashes as bolts of lightning strike the earth. This is surely a war of the gods, and your patronage will see your enemies smoot from above. All fighters can use the following ability: Quad Lightning Strike. I already like this, I know what it does. Pick an enemy fighter on the battlefield and roll a number of dice equal to the value of the ability. On a 4 or 5, allocate 1 damage. On a 6, do 3 damage. Oh. So it's not terrible
massive,
one.
But
not massive.
You haven't got a lot of wounds, have you? So
no, but it does mean you can't necessarily run someone away and they're safe, because they could just suddenly get struck by lightning. Yeah. I'm safe,
I
haven't
got a lot of wounds.
No, I don't have either. No. All of my guys are pretty terrible.
In fact, everybody in my dagger only has 10 wounds.
Everyone in my dagger only has 8.
Yeah, so you've got slightly more. You've got 32 to my 30 wounds in the dagger.
Oh. So there we go. We've got the board set up, and now we've got to roll for initiative. There we go.
Oh, one single.
Double.
Full house.
That does mean you can get a quad, and we do know quads can be quite tasty. So the legions of Nagash get a bit of everything in there. So I win priority because I've got 2 singles.
Oh, well, I've got to use my wild dice, yeah.
I think I'm going to keep my wild dice and just have 2 doubles and 2 singles.
So I'm going to use my quad. I'm going to use my wild dice to give myself a quad.
Okay. Right, so that means I have initiative.
You do.
So I'm just going to move my grave guard, a double move forwards.
Mine will move 5.
To there.
So I'm just going to use a double move to move to there, like that.
And we've already found one limitation of the bendy ruler that you can get, which is it's only 8 inches. So I'm going to use a double. I'm going to use one of my double ones. A fighter can use this ability only if they are within 6 inches of a visible friendly leader. This fighter can make a bonus move action, a number of inches equal to half the value of this ability. So I'm going to use my double 6, or my 6, so I can move 3 inches. So Mr. Crawley out the ground is going to move 3 to there. And then I am going to... So I'm going to move him another 3.
Was he in your dagger?
Just to there. He is in my dagger group, so it's possibly a little silly, but... And then he's going to make an attack at you.
Okay.
So...
You're within an inch, are you?
I am, just about. So, strength 3, toughness 3. Oh my word! 3 wounds apiece, that's 9 wounds.
Oh, you git.
Wow, that couldn't have gone much better for me if I wanted it to. So, back over to you, Robin.
So this person is just going to double move to here.
Yowza, they move fast. So I'm going to double move Harvester, who is one of my seneschals in this game.
Okay, so this person is just going to do another double move and it's going to go to here. I was hoping...
Just on the edge of that platform there.
I was hoping I could do like a nifty double move across here, but I can't because it's not 10 in one go, it's only 5, so I did end up falling down there.
Leap to your death and then jump back up again.
Yeah.
So I'm going to double move this spear skeleton, who happens to have lost the top of his spear in a horrible hunting accident just now. And he's just going to move up to there, so back to you.
So I'm going to move the boss right over here to here. 10 double move. I am going to use my double ability.
Ooh.
I'm going to use my throwing stars and chakrams. So I can pick a visible enemy fighter within 6 inches of this fighter and roll 2 dice. For For each roll of 4 or 5 damage point for a roll of 6, allocate the number of damage points equal to the value of the ability, which is 6.
Ouch.
So if I get a double 6...
These are like your bonus attack things.
Yes.
Don't like it. Ooh.
2 5, so that's 2 damage.
2 damage. So I'm just going to move this spear skelly back that way a little bit. And that's all he's going to do.
So for my first I'm going to use my quad.
Ah.
And I'm going to use a bonus move. And I'm going to jump down here now. It does mean I have to take some...
Possibly some damage. You've got to roll.
Damage. Yeah. So it's... Agents is 1.
Nothing. Agents
nothing.
is
So
1.
No damage on agents, so just a 1. So now I'm going to use, because it's the rampage that I've used, is now I can do a bonus attack. So the attack's on one of those with a glaive.
What's your strength?
Strength, sorry, I should have said that, shouldn't I? Strength 4.
I am toughness 3.
So that's a 6 and a 4. So that does 7 damage.
He's dead. Poor Mr. Crawley out the ground.
Okay, and then he's going to actually still got 2 moves left, so he's going to run round here and turn this to there. So hopefully I can cut you off if you start to go around that corner. Scenery a little bit there, but never mind.
The scenery may move somewhat during the rest of this game.
We almost need to fix it down when we're recording.
Yes, I have to get some blue tack.
Yeah.
So it's
you
the
can
rest
basically
is me.
go do the rest of your turn.
So it's the rest of mine. So I'm just gonna sort of fan these guys out a bit and move him right into the middle of it, making valiant last stand, and that's it. So that's the end of the first round.
I'm down to you've got 1 left.
So I've got 1 down.
Okay, so then it's a new round.
There's a new round, and my hammers come on, and your daggers come on.
Yeah.
So we've got to roll initiative again for the new round. So the Hordes of Nagash roll.
What'd you get, Pete?
Just a double and 4 singles.
Okay, looks like you're going to have the initiative. I've got
Just a double and 4 singles.
Roll 4 singles.
But I have 2 dice this time. I have to pick. No, now we have to roll to see who picks the first.
You do.
So I get a 6.
I get a 3.
So I've got to pick. I'm going to use one of my wild dice to give me a double 4, but I'm going to keep the other wild dice still. So I've got 2 doubles and 3 singles now.
Yeah. And I'm going to use my 1 to give a triple. Or my wild dice rather, to give a triple 1.
Okay, so you've got 4, so you still have the initiative.
I do have the initiative, don't I?
So now we've got to set up some models. So my hammers are going to come on one edge over yonder, and your daggers are going to come on over here. So we shall come back in a moment once we've done that. So I've set up my guys. My hammers have come on over here, all within 3 inches of that edge over there.
Sorry, and I've just put my guys over this corner over here, like that.
So now it's over to you for your first go. You have the initiative.
So you say. Okay, so I'm going to go around to here like this. Just there.
Okay. So I'm going to use my Shambling Horde ability, which is a double, and it means I can move a fighter a bonus move of up to half. So I'm going to move him 2 inches forwards to there. And then I'm going to activate him and move him another 3 inches, which gets him just around to there, just within a mid-inch range of you. And then he's going to make an attack. So my Grave Guard has 3 attacks, strength of 4. Your toughness 4? Oh, so that's...
Let me just check, that's the one with the glaive. Yeah, the toughness 4.
So that's 6 wood.
Toughness 3, sorry.
Ooh. Toughness 3, that means I've done 8 damage to you.
You're still alive, just about.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm going to make a move action with this one to here. And then he's got a reach of 2, so he's going to attack.
Yeah.
And the second one.
Mr. Dramatic Pose.
Yeah, so
he's in trouble.
2, so it's strength 4.
Toughness 3. Oh, toughness 4. That's because they've got shields, I think.
Okay, toughness 4.
They're not
5
so
attacks.
Bad. 5 attacks, ouch. I've only got 8 wounds though. Some 6s will do me some.
Oh yeah! That's 11.
11 million. He is dead. That's 2 of my skelly bogs down already. Don't like it. Okay, so I'm going to, on my go, I'm going to use my other double, which a fighter can only use this ability if they're within 6 inches of my champion, or rather my leader, my necromancer in this case. So I'm going to use it on my seneschal here. He gets +1 attack and +1 strength. Now, not within an inch, so we'll have to sacrifice 1 move to move forwards into you. Then I am going to make my attack.
This person is toughness 4.
Okay, so I normally have 4 attacks, so I've got 5 attacks, and it's normally strength 5, so it's up to strength 6.
Okay. Slightly wasted because I'm only toughness 4.
Yeah, that's true. Oof, okay, so that's only 2, so that's 7 wounds.
7 wounds, I can take that.
7 wounds. How many wounds does he have?
15.
Ow! That's cheating.
It's my second best person.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I'll let you off for that one then. Back over to you.
Okay, so I'm going to move this chap, and he's actually going to do he's got 7 inches to here, so he's going to do 2 moves. And he's going to climb down here 3 inches to here, so he doesn't fall down and hurt himself. I suppose you only have to even climb down an inch, don't you? And then you could fall the rest of the way, because you wouldn't die, because it's not over 3 inches.
Yeah, that's true.
So anyway, that's what I've done.
So that's it for that
So
one.
he is engaged with that guy, but he obviously can't actually do any attacks.
So I'm going to use my necromancer next. I'm going to activate him. I'm just going to make a double attack at your main person over there, because he's got a ranged attack 3 to 7 inches. It's only 2 attack dice each time and strength 3 though.
Okay, it's toughness 4.
Okay, toughness 4, so it is 3 damage, 6 damage on a crit.
Ooh.
So I'll do both rolls in one go. Oh, that's
2
jammy.
sixes, so
that's 12 damage.
That's enough to kill him. Or her. I think it's a him, that one.
That was exceptionally jammy, that roll.
I'm going to do 1 activation to here.
Mm.
And then I'm going to use, he's within 6 inches of my guy there, he's going to use his triple to use Shadow Recall.
Oh, cool. So this is where you can...
Yeah, so anybody with the minion marker, which is any of those, I can move them.
Cool.
I set them up anywhere within the number of the values. So sadly the value's only 1. I can
It
set
has
them
to
up
be within
anywhere,
1 inch.
yeah, within 1 inch of
Does it say wholly within, or...?
set them anywhere within a number of inches of this fighter.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be wholly within, so you know you can get about a base width away.
And then he's just going to engage this gentleman here.
Hello. Will you marry me? I feel like I might have used my my necromancer a little early there, but never mind. Okay, so I might as well on my go. I'll just double activate Spear Dude, and I'll attack your main boss. So it's 3 dice, strength 3.
Okay.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4, yeah.
Okay, so I need 5s.
Ooh,
Oh,
lots
that's
of
not
ones
good.
And a 6.
So there's a 6 there, so that's 4 damage.
4 damage.
I got excited then because I saw the symbol, but that's a 1. I thought I'd triple critted you
If we'd
again.
known that the Warcry dice were going to have symbols on the 6s, we'd have put the agents on. He's got 20. She's got 20. Yeah, I think she is a she. I don't actually know.
Got 3 arms, whatever that is.
Yeah. And then my double glaive person is going to come in here within 2 inches of you there to attack you.
Yeah.
So it's only 1. It's only 1. It's only 3 dice.
Poor little skelly
It'll
gog.
be 4 dice. It's only 3 dice. It's only strength 3.
Toughness 4 for these guys because they're rocking shields.
Okay. 3 6s, please. Nothing.
Aww.
Sweet fanny adders. Well, I'm really glad I made that nifty manoeuvre so I could.
It did look
do
cool.
Nothing. It was really handy.
Okay, so over to me. I'm going to just shove this guy forward a bit with one of his moves and then make an attack back at whoever it is who has 2 swords there.
Okay.
And he has 3 dice, strength 3. Oh, there's a 6. So it's 4 wounds.
I'm just going to move this one down to here.
Run away! So I'm just going to move one of my guys, Prince of Dust, around to there. He's doing a double move.
So this person is going to go 1 inch to there, 3 inches up to there, and then the remaining 6 inches of their movement.
You have to move an inch onto the platform as well, and then you've got 5 more inches, haven't
4
you?
inches left then. Okay, so onto there.
They're jumping around everywhere, like flipping rabbits. So I'm going to move another one of my guys, spear one, just to there.
So with my final move, this person's just going to go up behind here, like that.
So for my last 2 double moves, I'm just going to move that guy over to here, and that guy over to there. And with that, we are done at the end of the second round. There's a massive ruck just going on over here now, just a massive punch-up going on. Well, it did say shock and awe, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so on to the third round. We've got to roll for initiative again. So the Cypher Lords get...
3, 5, or 2.
Triple and a double. Here comes a quad. And I get... Ooh. Oh, I've got a quad. Ooh. I'm going to use one of my dice to give me another single, to give me 3 singles and a quad.
I'm going to give myself a quad.
Okay. So I have initiative right now.
You do.
So, I am going to go first, and I am going to activate my leader first. And he's going to use Van Hell's Dance Macabre. A number of fighters equal to the value of this ability, which is 4, within 6 inches of me and are visible, can make a bonus move or a bonus attack. So I'm going to attack with my Seneschal, I'm going to attack with my Graveguard, and then my 2 regular skelly dudes. Okay. So I'll do the Seneschal first, and he's going to attack your boss. So it's 4 dice, strength 5.
Okay, so 3s or more.
Oh, wow. So that's 5 plus another 6. That's 11 damage.
Still alive.
Oof. Okay. And then I'll attack with my Graveguard over this side here. And that is 3 dice, strength 4. Oh, just, I'm guessing you're... Are you toughness 4?
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3, okay. So I've done 6 wounds there.
You've already wounded that one, haven't you?
I think so.
Yeah, so that's dead.
So I'm going to do this spear skeleton next on your wounded double sword. So I rolled 2 dice, strength 3, toughness 3.
One hit.
So 1 hit, so that's 1 wound. And then my last spear guy, I might as well attack him again. Same person.
Ooh, that's 1 and a 2. Hello.
Oh, and that's 4 wounds.
Ooh. No.
And that's it. That was that. So now I've got my Necromancer's attacks. So he's going to do 2 shots. The first one, he's going to do his Zip Zapparate against the person up there, standing on top of the hill. Oh, that's 9 damage. Yowza.
Yeah, I think I did, yeah.
So that's the injured one, isn't it?
Yeah, they're both injured, they're both nearly dead.
Alright, and then I can't attack the other one because it's a minimum range of 3. So then I'll blast at one of these at the back here, the one that's not within... In fact, you get cover for this attack.
I do.
So it is strength 3.
Toughness 4.
So, ooh, just 1, and that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds on...
In fact, technically, you should have got cover on the other one as well, because you were literally standing on cover. But I think I still did enough because I got a crit.
Okay.
And that does 5 wounds.
Yeah.
I think I did anyway. I know you people at home watching this are going, you literally just rolled those dice, how do you not remember? But our brains have turned to mush. So now it's back over to you, Robin, to activate.
Yeah. So I'm going to use Onslaught
on this one here
guy before he dies. So Onslaught is using my double. And I basically get 5 attacks, strength 3.
Ow. Okay, so it's 5s to wound. I've only got 8 wounds though. Oh.
It's 2 5s.
So how many damage is that?
2.
And again. Probably want a bit more than that this time.
And 6 this time. Oh,
6.
6. So that's 4.
Is that in total 4 more?
Yeah.
I'm up to 6 then. Not quite dead. Well, no more dead than a walking skeleton already is. So I'm going to activate the guy that's nearly dead, and I'm going to attack your person that's just hit him, who's very nearly dead, because they're very nearly dead. So it's 4 attacks in total, because it's 2 attacks each, and a strength of 3. Oh, 8 wounds.
I feel like your Shadespire luck has...
It's gone to Warcry, yeah.
So these
that was another chopped dead one. So back to you, Robin.
I'm going to use my quad.
Rampage!
So I'm going to move to here. And I'm going to take a bonus attack. So it's 5 dice.
Against poor Mr.
Strength 4.
Alright, toughness 4. Oh,
that's 8, 10 damage.
That's a dead skelly. There's only 1 skeleton left that you need to kill to immediately win, which is this guy here with a massive chunk at the back of his skull. I don't rate his chances. However, you are engaged with this guy now.
Oh, you git.
You couldn't get close without getting engaged with either one of them.
Okay, so I'm going to double attack that guy. You do get cover, as you said. So it's 5 attack, strength 4.
5 attack, strength 4. Okay. I am toughness 4.
At 8. No, sorry. 8 damage.
8 for the first one. So he's very nearly dead already. You've only got to do another 2 wounds to him, and he's out.
And that is
just enough.
Just enough, yeah, because the 4 wouldn't have counted it because you've got cover.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. I feel like we might have missed a few cover bonuses because cover's a bit wonky in this, in that you just have to be nearer the scenery than your attacker, and we might have missed a couple of those out. But
so does that mean this guy gets cover, for example, now because he's within an inch?
No, because I'm closer to you than the cover is.
Ah, okay, so that's fine. Yeah, okay.
Right, so he's activated. Back over to me. So I'm going to activate my Seneschal once more here. It's going to have a double attack against your boss. So that's 8 attacks total.
We're probably going to kill him.
Possibly, maybe you might actually kill him. Strength 5. Okay, what's your toughness? 4?
Enough, yeah, because it's he's only got 5 wounds left.
Oh yeah, one of those is a crit which does 5.
Yeah.
So chopolated. Seneschals are lethal. And I'm just going to move over here so I'm in range of you, because I'm not sure I was within an inch before. So I'm just going to tie him up.
So I'm going to plough this guy into here.
Death or glory!
Attack. It basically is. How many wounds has that guy got?
The Skelligog, he has... Oh god, he was already wounded as well. He's only got like 2 wounds left.
2 wounds?
I'm toughness 4.
So I've got a figure over it, so it's strength 4.
Uh-oh.
So basically I need on these 4 dice...
What damage do you do?
2 or 5.
Oh no!
So a 4 or more.
Any 4 more and you won.
Oh!
That was so close! Oh, I'm dead. So that's it. That's immediately game over. Game over, man. Game over. Wowzers.
Well played.
Good game, sir. Good game.
This game is mad.
That was mental.
This game is mad. I
thought
apologise for mixing up the people, because I think that gave me a slight advantage, because I actually, although it didn't give me an advantage in the sense that I always used the right person. It actually meant I'd actually had one of my more powerful guys over there who should have been on the board.
Yes.
Although of course.
But then if that's where they start from the beginning, it's not like they suddenly change halfway through. So you just set your groups up slightly differently.
Yeah.
Wow, that was close. I really wanted to use Van Hels's Dance Macabre, so that's why I used it. However, I've got a triple, which is Summon Undead, so I could have brought back one of my dagger group nearby, and then you'd have another skeleton you would have had to kill.
And do they count as being in the dagger group?
Yeah. So they just come back, and you remove a number of wound tokens from them, so they just pop back up again. So that could be...
Why did you not do that?
Well, because I want to use Van Hels. Because I had Van Hels and I had a score of 4, so I could make 4 attacks. And to be fair, I nearly killed your boss. Yeah. I killed your other guy, and I did a fair amount of damage as well.
Won, I think, because I would have next turn you would have. Well, you still got quite a few people left.
Possibly. I might have, possibly, maybe. But at the same time, I wanted to make 4 massive attacks all in one go.
They're pretty good in their numbers, not surprisingly. The undead.
I think the manoeuvre in this game, because you have to be within an inch of the person you want to attack. If you've got multiple people, you can't be near one person and attack someone further away. Yeah. Then bunching your guys up can really help protect some of your people. I possibly maybe should have tried to do that a bit more. I don't know, 100%.
Yeah, I haven't quite worked out how to play these guys either. They're very mobile, but they're very easy to kill.
But your toughness in a lot of places is 3.
Yeah, and they haven't got very many wounds. Only 2 of them have got more than 10 wounds.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the same for me. Most of my regular skellies are 8. My grave guards, which are my slightly tougher skeletons, are 10. But I unintentionally, I think most of the guys I've picked have shields, so they're all toughness 4, so they're a little bit tougher than normal. My seneschals, which are just lethal, which are 4 attacks, strength 5, because they've got like a double-handed weapon, and 2/5 damage. They are filthy.
I missed one trick. I could acrobatic leap. I think at one point I tried to go round the thingy and I could use a double and I could have jumped over the.
Oh, you can ignore terrain.
Fly.
Did it effectively give you? Oh, nice. Yeah, that could have possibly helped.
So that might work. But the other thing I really liked, it was a shame my quad when on my triple one I used it was only triple 1. That ability to move people.
Oh yeah,
it's really good, because if it had been a 6 or a 5, I could have gone in and then put him right next to your guy. And then he could have just double attacked
them.
Yeah, which would have been really cool. And I nearly used. I found that's almost a use. I nearly used it, but in the end, I decided Rampage was better. And that's the problem. If you get a quad, Rampage almost always seems to be the best thing to do. Inspiring Presence, you invoke the leader, and then you can immediately activate another person.
I think
could be useful in this scenario.
Possibly. I think my quad, which isn't Rampage, it's Van Hels, is possibly better for me.
Van Hels. Well, yeah, because you get multiple attacks, especially if you're grouped together.
Yes, if you've got all your guys scooped up, because if you roll quad 6s, that gives you possibly 6 other attacks. Yeah. Or if you're miles away, you can use that to give everybody a bonus move, and that just helps speed you up a little bit.
That's true.
So we'll do our post-match sequence off camera, and we shall give you an update on how that went the next time we come round. So I'm pretty happy with how things went there. Overall,
yeah, I have to say I thought I had no chance of winning at one point. But it's partly because I thought I had to kill you by turn 3, and then I forgot that the game would carry on. But I just thought, how on earth am I going to hunt you down, because I haven't got enough people, and you can just keep getting in the way, and then I have to disengage. And if you have to disengage, then you're almost certainly buggered, because you have to finish further away.
But if you've got a ranged weapon, you can disengage back a little bit. No, that is the problem. If you've got a ranged weapon, you can disengage back a bit and then keep attacking.
I've got a couple with 2, so that I could maybe do it.
Yeah.
But it'd be quite hard, because I'd have to be further away from you and not... it's only within 1 inch, so I could just do it. But it's not that easy.
I am finding... I mean, the Cypher Lords, they're meant to be like the masters of trickery and magic shenanigans and stuff. But I don't think... It's probably the mission in this case that didn't shine through for you.
Maybe. I mean, they've got the teleport thing, which is quite cool.
Yeah, and like you say, if you'd have rolled a 5 or 6s for that, you could have teleported someone right next to one of the targets and taken them out.
And the boss has got these poison bomb things, but they're only range 1, so they're not that useful. So they're range 1. They're five attacks, strength 4, and the crits on a 6.
It's pretty good.
But they... Yeah,
range 1 is a bit naff.
Range 1 is a bit naff.
You think as it was thrown, it would be like a range 3 or something at least.
Yeah.
I mean, my necromancer's what just looks like some kind of zappy attack of some description is a range 3 to 7. So
you would think they could throw it further than a spear.
Yeah.
Thrust.
Even if you've got a really weak throw, you'd still hope you could probably get it further than a spear's range of like 4 to 5 feet. At least I think so. Even my 6-year-old can manage that, right?
Probably. Mine might throw it on his foot, actually. But, yeah.
There's an equal chance they might just eat it.
Yeah.
So we'll roll for everything off camera, and we'll make a note of that and give you a quick update next time when they come to the field. And let us know in the comments below what you'd like to see next. Would you like to see Cypher Lords versus the Iron Golems? Maybe the Legions and Nagash versus the Untamed Beasts? And I realise saying that I have picked the 2 warbands that are each of ours, so that probably won't work out so well. But maybe you'd like to see one of the others, the Corvus Cabal.
Yeah, maybe by the next time we record, we'll have the Corvus Cabal. So we're going to give you the choice, but we're not actually, because next time we play, we're going to have the Corvus Cabal.
We're going to have all of them.
We've got the Serpent guys.
We've got the Snaky Boys. We've got the Unmade. We've got the Corvus Cabal. There's all kinds of stuff going on.
So we're going to definitely play another game of this and some more Wonderworlds in the next few weeks, months. We've actually got a couple of weeks holiday between us.
Yes.
We didn't time that very well. So,
but it's August, that's the way it goes, although by the time you see this it might be September. I don't really know these days.
September. Sorry.
Now there is a way of playing this game where you can have multiple warbands together, isn't there? You can have like alliances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I really want to do that.
With other people? Or
No, we'll just take 2 warbands each. It could be mental. There'd just be loads of models everywhere.
We need to get more painted before we do that, though.
We do, that is true. As you can see, the models are primed and ready for painting, and the undead, I had a bit of an advantage. Some of them were already painted.
Ironically, I finished the Iron Golems, who aren't playing tonight.
I did exactly the same thing.
They're all finished.
I've just finished my Untamed Beasts. And no, we're not going to play with them now.
Ever again.
Ever.
Because we've now got to play with all the other ones.
Exactly, which will take us a couple of years.
I'm kind of torn, actually, because I really like these models, the Cypher Lord models, and I really want to make, rather than rush them, I want to do a really good job like I did on my Curse Breakers.
Yeah.
But that will take me weeks.
Yeah,
so,
that's the problem.
So I'm a bit torn of what
do you want to paint it quick, or do you want to paint it well?
Yeah.
That's the
But I kind of feel like because the warbands are so small, you want to make them as good as you can.
That is true. Although, I mean, you've done an absolute stunning job on these Iron Golems.
I did a pretty swift job on those.
And they look awesome, frankly. So I don't think you've got a problem with painting them swiftly or not.
Oh, thank you.
So we shall be back soon, maybe with some Underworlds, maybe with some Warcry. We'll have to see how things go.
Or maybe some
Blackstone Fortress.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we've got so many different things now. I don't know what I want to do.
You see that new Marvel game that was announced?
Shush, we're not doing that. We're not doing that as well. We haven't got the life availability for that. Do let us know in the comments below, though, what you enjoyed, what you didn't like, if there was anything. If we've missed any obvious rules other than cover, do let us know, because I'm fairly aware we've missed some cover in there, because cover's a bit weird in this game, and we will work on that one. But overall, I think I still really like this game, and I just love the fact that you can draw those cards out, and you've suddenly got a completely different game. Same warbands. You can even just change one card, the deployment, or the scenery, or the twist, or something like that. We didn't use the twist either. Didn't use the twist.
I completely forgot about it.
Completely forgot about the lightning.
Yeah,
it was a quad.
Actually, it might have been. I didn't have a quad left. It could have been useful at the end in the last.
Just one little skeleton running away.
In the last turn. Yeah.
Just a little smoky cloud. Oh dear. Yeah. So I do like the fact that you can just change any one of those cards, and you've already got a very different game.
Yeah.
So I am liking this game more and more every time I play it. People might say it's a mindless running hack and slash. It got a bit hack and slashy here, but you know the actual.
It did, but it was still.
Well, no, that the mission was shock and awe. I mean, you're going to have hacky and slashy.
But there were still choices to be made.
Yes, there was. Yeah.
I couldn't just run in and, you know.
But if you wanted to complete the mission, you had to try and manoeuvre yourself to be able to get hold of the right guys.
And you could manoeuvre that so that I couldn't. So I think it's a bit harsh that it's just hack and slash. I know you didn't say that. I know you're quoting other people, but I think it. You know, there is definitely some tactics in there. And actually, if you had used your resummon ability, I suspect hack and slash might have really burnt me, because I would have been stuck in the middle. I mean, I ran in with everybody, which I think was probably a mistake.
But you've got to commit. I think you've got to commit at that point, because I was lucky with the with Van Hel's to chop a couple of your guys up.
You did get some mighty rolls. I don't think you had very many attacks where you didn't crit.
No, that was true. My Seneschal was absolutely beast.
Yeah,
so
he's really good.
Happy with that.
Yeah.
So there we go. We shall see you soon in maybe the Allpoints, maybe the Varanspire, maybe the Mirrored City, or possibly on a spaceship somewhere in deep space.
Bye.